You know, we got all these waivers, we got all this stuff. I just think you should be able to play 5 years. Play 5 years. That way, because when they put in the play 4 games, and you can keep it, well, the unintended consequence of that is now all of a sudden, here comes the portal, here's NIL. Well, now kids are playing 4 games and they're saying, hey, I'm out. You know, I don't want to lose my eligibility. I'm going. Well, a lot of these kids would play if it's 5 for 5.
Yeah.
And you're not. If you played 4 games, you played 7, you played them all. It doesn't matter. You got 5 years, and especially with the financial opportunity now, a lot of these kids that are in a hurry to go pro would stay in college.
Yep.
And they would graduate. So now we've incentivized education. We've incentivized graduation, because why you can make more money in college than going and being a 5th or 6th rounder in the pros. And it's more guaranteed, and you're developing, you're playing, you're getting your degree. So all of those things, I think that's a part of it. But we need one portal window. I don't care when it is. There's a lot of debate. Is it January? Is it February? Is it March?
Yeah.
Whatever. All right. I mean, personally, I think, you know, we should give these kids the opportunity. Like if you look at the Final Four, the past few, everybody's had kids opt out.
Yep.
Because they feel this pressure.
And you shouldn't have to opt out of what you put your blood, sweat, and tears into.
Yeah, you feel this pressure because kids are like, oh, I got to get there in January. So I think one fix for that is we need to change how spring practice is done. Spring practice is important though. All this chatter and chit chat, these guys have played all these, yeah, some guys have, but most of these kids haven't.
Yep.
And college is developmental. Like if you get to the pros, yeah, you can have a bunch of OTAs and this stuff, but y'all got 4 preseason games to figure it out, to go play some football. We don't get that. In college, when we play LSU. And so we don't get preseason games, we don't get jamborees, it's the only level of football that we don't get to practice against anybody else.
Yeah.
We only have each other to compete against each other. And so college, like when we get kids at Clemson, it's the first time in their life that they've had a peer. Like my left tackle, Brandon Jacobs' son, Braden Jacobs, who just got here, who's 6'7", 330 pounds. Let me just tell you something. He's never had a peer at practice or on Friday night. Maybe every blue moon he might play against somebody. So now he's got Peter Woods and every day, TJ Parker. I mean, he's got dudes every day. And so he needs to develop. He needs to learn how his stance and fun. How do you pull on a counter? How do we do those things at this level? At the pros, it's not developmental. If you don't know how to win on a slant versus inside leverage at the next level, they just bring somebody in who can.
Yep.
If you don't know how to pull on the counter, you don't know how to spill a guy, they bring somebody in who can. You're a pro, and these kids have spent their career playing college ball at a high level. All right, so the kids we get, what corner has walked up on Wesco, TJ Moore, and like me and you all night on Friday night? Never. All right, so now he's got Avion Terrell, he's got Ashton Hampton, so college has to be developmental. So my point in that is I think we need to look at spring practice. We just need to say, you know what, everybody gets 20 days.
Yeah.
Everybody's calendar is different. Some are quarters, some are semesters. Some people start earlier in January, some people start later in January. Some people are out early May, some people are out mid-May, whatever. Why don't we some people don't sign a lot of portal guys. Some people sign all portal guys. And the portal problem is, okay, well, they want them there for spring ball. Kids want to get there. So why don't we just say, you know what, you get 20 days from March 1 or whatever, late February through June. Do it however you want. So that way, if you want to sign a bunch of portal guys, if we're going to make the window in April or whatever, and you get a bunch of kids in May, well, those kids have they'll stay in school, they can continue their academic course, they can make a good decision, and then they can get there and they can have spring practice in May and June to get acclimated, to get ready. And so I think, you know, there's a lot of things we can do to fix it, but we definitely need one portal window for sure. And we need to create an opportunity for these kids to be able to finish. Now you got some coaches out there, they're like, well, I don't want these guys around for a semester. I don't think that's the right mentality, but to each his own.